look at your most recent pay stub. It should list that a portion of your paycheck was taken out to go towards Social Security. Or perhaps if you don't have a job, you've at least memorized the last 4 digits of your Social Security number to fill out just about any official document. Maybe you haven't even memorized those last 4 digits on your card yet, but you remember adults constantly drilling, never give out your Social Security number if you don't have to, so you don't become a victim of Social Security identity fraud. But do you truly know what Social Security is and why it's so important? It's saving for after retirement, for people who are currently in retirement. It's for collecting and providing benefits, end-of-life payouts, and a slew of other things. Now let's learn a bit about Social Security and its history. A Social Security number is a 9-digit number given to any U.S. citizen, permanent resident, or non-working resident. You receive your number and card once it is applied for after your birth or after you are granted citizenship. You'll need these to receive your Social Security payouts and benefits, as this is how the government keeps track of you and your earnings. But why was Social Security even created in the first place? According to the Social Security Administration, Social Security began in the 1930s to help provide security for seniors suffering from poverty during the Great Depression. The Social Security Act was passed by President Roosevelt on August 14th of 1935. The first person to ever receive a Social Security payout was Ernest Ackerman, who retired one day after Social Security began. He only contributed 5 cents to the fund and received a grand payout of 17 cents. Now, the Social Security Act provides money for retired and unemployed individuals along with the payment when you die. However, in the beginning of Social Security, women and people of color were discriminated against due to certain jobs not being covered by Social Security, namely domestic labor jobs. According to historian Alice Kessler Harris in her book, In Pursuit of Equity, Women, Men, and the Quest for Economic Citizenship in 20th Century America, women made up 90% of domestic labor jobs, and working Black women made up 2/3 of those same domestic labor jobs in the 1940s. As you can tell in the beginning, Social Security was nowhere near perfect. Farmers, employed maids, and other jobs that were just too hard to tax were just exempt from Social Security. However, in 1950, Social Security worked towards providing for all Americans, regardless of occupation, as there were amendments detailing how it would help self-employed parties and provide aid for Americans who might not be able to work. Then, the money also goes towards single mothers, families with dependent children, public health services, and blind people. However, according to Imagining Others in Public Policy Debate, the case of the 1981 AFDC budget debates, in 1996, the Aid to Families with Dependent Children budget was repealed by Bill Clinton, and it was the only repeal ever made to the Social Security Act since its creation. Americans that work in state or local jobs cannot be taxed as well, due to the federal government not being able to tax state or local government. It seems that modern Social Security is still beneficial to elders, but it is not as needed due to the fact that people under 45 are significantly poorer than those above 45. So let's get into some numbers regarding retiring with Social Security. According to semiretiredplan.com, for Americans, the average retirement age is 67. Now, with Social Security, you can start receiving your benefits at age 62, and you are able to receive your full benefits once you reach the age of 67. But if you are still working, then your payout will be lessened since you still have some sort of income. As of 2020, for every $2 you make over the yearly limit of $18,240, $1 will be deducted from your payments. Or if you decide that you can wait to max out your benefits, then you can earn your full benefits at age 70. But do be wary that the average lifespan of an American is 78.7 years, which, doing some quick math, only leaves 8.7 years to max out your benefits. Unfortunately, due to the baby boomer generation and advances in medicine, Social Security will not be able to fully pay out anyone retiring after the year 2035. But there is nothing to be worried about, since there are many other ways to save for retirement, such as 401k and pensions. In closing, Social Security has helped many Americans to retire and enjoy life outside of the working field, as well as provide benefits for some Americans who might not be able to work or are struggling financially. I hope this speech provided background into why Social Security was created and how it benefited and continues to benefit many Americans. Thank you.